All right, so like I said before, I want to thank you so much, man, for doing this update with me. I really appreciate you. Every time I talk to you, you and your significant other or friend, you guys have always been awesome. And I want to let you know I appreciate you for doing this update with me. We're gonna start from the beginning, man. What is your name, age, and current living situation?
My name is Steve. I'm 63 years old, and I'm homeless.
63 years old and homeless. All right. Can you tell me a little about your journey? What was life like before homelessness?
Well, I consider myself a very blessed individual. I've done a lot of my life. I've led a very unique, eclectic life. I've made a lot of money. I've owned businesses. I've employed a lot of people. Unfortunately, things happen.
Things
You
happen.
don't foresee, and I wound up in this situation a few years ago for the first time. Opened my eyes, humbled me, and it really, it's made me into an emotional person that I never was. But,
Yeah.
So you learn a lot this way. And it's just, to me, it's another part of the journey of life. I'm being taught something. I'm being told, understand other people's plight.
Yeah,
and it'll help mine.
I agree with you. I feel like I don't know if I told you last time, I feel like the world has changed.
Oh.
And I also feel like people have lost what it's like to be empathetic to people's plights.
Exactly.
People have, I guess I would say, like, succumbed to just being mean, almost like animalistic, terroristic.
It's a self-centeredness.
Yeah.
It's all about me.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not. We're all connected. We all need to help each other.
And one big thing that I can add to that is, at the end of the day, everyone is someone's child. You know what I mean?
Of course.
At the end of the day, so you always got to look at it like that, And that's how I look at it. At the end of the day, you're someone's child. So at the very least you can do is at least be humane with that person.
Right.
So what led to your current situation? Like, for you being out here, what was?
It's a long story, but I owned a few businesses in town, and my partner disappeared overnight, emptied the bank accounts out, and lo and behold.
That's usually it. It's crazy. I don't know if you could believe it or not, but 90%, well, not 90, but a lot of people that I do interview, they say similar stories to that. Like, someone just did them dirty. They were on the up and up, doing good things, and then their significant other just was.
Well, I don't want to be the person that lays the blame for my situation on other people.
Yeah.
I'm in my situation because of me. I may have handled it badly at first, but it's the circumstances that surrounded it that put me here. There's other things I should have done. The XR is protected, not it.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense, man. That's awesome that you're able to admit that or showcase that. A lot of people have a lot of trouble with doing that.
Right.
And that's why I do what I do, man. I like to get these stories out there with the hopes that somebody, will have the empathy and, compassion to try to help someone out in some kind of way. Even if it's just me talking to you, I feel like that's doing a deed in itself.
Absolutely. It's getting the word out.
Yeah. What's been the hardest part about being homeless for you?
Summer.
The summer?
Oh, it's the worst. Especially in Arizona, the heat is unbearable. It's that, and it's other people who haven't experienced this side of life feeling they can tell you where you should go, what you should do, because they've heard it from TV or wherever,
So
and a lot of these agencies that make these promises aren't what they are. They make you jump through hoops, and they never get there. They drop the ball, and it's too bad on you. So, again, I'm laying blame elsewhere, but it's a shame. It's just a shame.
It definitely is. I gotta agree with you there. Is there a particular experience you've had while homeless that stands out? Something that stands out. I know it's hot out here. I know it's hard using the restroom, but there's got to be
there are
things
good
that stand
people
out.
in this world. You know, and when you hit this part of life, it's hard to think that way because the majority of people walk past you like you don't exist. You're like a ghost. They don't even say no or hello. You're asking what time it is. They go, I have no money. I didn't ask you for money. I asked you what time it is. But there have been those individuals that have walked past me and have blessed me with money, with a significant amount of money, and keep walking. They don't want me to say thank you. They don't want me. They do it anonymously, and that's the way it should be done by all individuals.
That's true.
If you can help, then help. If you can't, offer some words of kindness.
Man, that's awesome.
Nothing else. I don't ask anybody for a dime.
Yeah.
Not a dime. And don't treat me like I don't exist. That's the worst. That's the worst. Being treated like they're in the world and I'm not.
You're just some fly or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awful when people do that.
It's awful.
Yeah, I hate it when people do that. Now, I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Sure.
Now, you have a beautiful looking, good looking dog over there. And you know, some people would say, oh, why do you have a dog knowing that you're out here, blah, blah, blah. But I would say that a dog is, you know, man's best friend, woman's best friend, just a best friend, period. And, you know, they're good detectives, you know, especially in the night. I've been told plenty of things like where people have to use, you know, illicit substances or whatever they do to, you know, stay alert at night, being of the dangers that possesses itself out here, you know. And having a dog, it could be just a great neutralizer for someone who's trying to, you know, do something bad to you at night.
Exactly.
You know, so what's your reason for having a dog, and how long have you had your dog?
I only had the dog a few months. I was the same mindset that, you know, it's not fair to the animal. But he's alone on the street. That's how I found him. And he's my buddy.
That's awesome.
And he is my protector. At night, anybody comes near, he'll gruff, he'll rough. You know, at least I'm aware that there's somebody around.
That's awesome.
You know, and I find that wonderful. I'm not looking for anything but to be safe. And nights are the worst. We live in reverse. We're up at night, we're out, you know, we sleep during the day.
That's how it works. Isn't that awful? Yeah, it does work like that.
But in the end, he's a good boy. He's young. And I was going to get one as I got off the street, but it wound up the other way around. So.
That's cool, man. That's awesome. What is something you wish more people understood about being homeless?
That it can happen to them at any moment.
I knew that
at
was
any
coming.
moment. You know, everybody says, oh, I live paycheck to paycheck. You know what? It's the damn truth.
It is.
Because you don't know what's coming from left field. You just don't.
You don't.
And they should be aware of it.
Be aware
God
of it,
gives people money to give it away. No one's saying you should destroy your life or be a pauper as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, without naming names, there are people out there that are worth billions. And they can give billions away, but they don't. They ask you to give your money away.
Isn't that awful?
It's awful. And they like to be pat on the back for it. That's awful too. That's what I said about being anonymous earlier. Give your money away anonymously. Don't hurt yourself, but help people. You're not 100%. Taking it with you. You can leave it for your family, fine. But you got $45 billion, give $40 billion away. You're not going to change your lifestyle.
There it is. There. That was well said. I gotta ask you now. Have you heard about the new Trump's order or mandate, rather?
No.
Okay, so apparently there's a mandate that Trump put together that states, essentially it's like the Mexican nationals. You know how they're locking them up? They're locking them up, the illegals, right? They're locking them up. They're gonna do the same with people who are displaced and out here. They're gonna send them, lock them up, put them in homes and things of that nature. How do you feel about that? And you know,
I would need to know more of the detail behind it. Being locked up is wrong.
Not locked up, but like put them in places.
Help me get inside? Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can get some medical issues taken care of. I'll go back to work. You know, I'm not afraid of that. But I don't have that opportunity being on the street, and I don't have the opportunity to get the medical assistance that I need. And believe me, access is not worth the dime they say they are. Because I need surgery because I'm going blind and they won't cover it. So
Yeah.
they'd rather me be blind in assisted living.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that would be something you would be, opposed to, right? Like
Well,
having
not opposed to, if you're going to help me,
help you.
getting me indoors in a home of my own or whatever it is, and eventually, I'd have to take care of it. Yes, that's
Okay.
fine, but not a lockup situation.
Okay,
Because over 40% of the prisoners in this city are homeless.
100%.
And
Very
that's,
true.
that's what?
That's crazy, right? Yeah. What advice would you give someone going through a hard time?
It's part of life. We all have hard times.
Very good.
Don't feel that it's all me. Oh, look what
Yeah.
I'm going through. No, suck it up and find a way out of it.
Very good.
Go get help.
Very good. That was very good, sir. Very good. Is there a person or organization that has significant positive impact on your life?
There was one. It's called Spirit of the Desert, and it's a very spiritual, interdenomination, interfaith organization.
Yeah.
And, just a wonderful organization.
That's awesome.
I don't
Shout
want
out to
any
them. Excuse me. What is a skill or talent that you have people might not expect?
I'm an artist. I'm an artist.
Are you really? You draw? So do I. That's great. That's awesome.
I was able to make some money selling some of my artwork on the street as
Do
well.
you do portraits?
I do portraits.
Man, we have to.
And anime and cartoons.
That's cool, man.
But
We
now with Division, I can't do it.
Yeah, we have to link up or something one of these times to show you.
Yeah.
I want to see what you could do. Show you some of the stuff I've done.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. What is the most common reason you see for people ending up homeless?
I can't answer that question. Everybody's different.
Man,
And-
you're killing
and-
it, buddy.
and-
That's
and-
very good. That's true.
And I'm surprised by a lot of what I see, and I'm not. There's individuals on the street that don't need to be homeless. They have money. They choose that way. How many years ago was this country based on? I want to be a mountain man. I go be a mountain man. You can't do that today.
Yeah.
You don't have any permits to go to the park.
Man, dude.
It's crazy. I can't go set up a tent in the park.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
Urban camping. They'll take it, yeah. They'll literally kick you out, take all your stuff,
Yeah,
man.
and throw it in the
They're
garbage.
so awful. Yeah, they're very rude. And they're really meek about how they do things. I
Yeah.
think, they should go about it a different way. And it's sad how they do it, how these cops, just kick everyone out. It's awful. If you could speak to your younger self, what would you say?
Prepare for
Prepare.
adulthood.
Very good.
Be prepared.
Be prepared. That's good. Is there anything else you would like to share that I haven't asked you about?
Right off the top of my head, I'm sure there is. I'm just extremely tired.
Oh yeah, I know, man. This heat's
I would
after.
just say to everybody, please look in the mirror and realize you're not the only one. And it can happen to you. It can happen to us all. And with what I know is coming,
Yeah.
be prepared, because you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're going to need help, and when you don't get it, then you can realize what type of person you were.
Wow. Well said. Hey man, that was amazing. Yeah, that was amazing. Great update. Like always, I gotta ask, do you have a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal you would like to shout out just in case?
I don't.
You don't?
I wish I did, but I just don't.
Okay. I want to thank you for your time. It's always a pleasure. You're a gentleman and a scholar, and it just always have excellent interviews and always something to say. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Oh,
God
you're
bless you.
timing too. Look.
Uh-oh, yeah, wow. Look
What?
at that.
What? I can't see you.
They're right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're bugging.
You
All
probably
right.
won't even say a word.